Check, 1, 2, check. Uh-oh. Oh, fuck. It's fine. Alright, you're gonna join me on a sushi making adventure today. I have this. This is salmon that I cured. And how you cure the salmon is you put a bunch of salt over the top of it and on the back side of it so that it draws out all the water. And then once that water has been drawn out, you pat it dry, wrap it immediately, and stick it in the freezer for 7 days. According to the FDA, that kills all the parasites. The cool thing about sushi rice is that the grains are very small. So if you look at the grains here, they're a lot smaller than your typical rice. So step 1 is get a rice cooker. Like, this is non-negotiable. This thing is nuts. Like, this is just like a little dinky rice cooker that I'm borrowing from Josh all the time. It's very, very, very good. And you're also going to wash your rice. If you don't wash your rice, I will find you, I will hunt you down, and I will do something horrible to you. You take a cup of sushi rice and put it in the bowl, like so. Wow, amazing cooking. What's rice? I can't help you there, bud. So when you get water onto the rice like this, you can see how milky it is in there, right? That's all the starch on the outside of the rice that you don't want on it anymore. It fucks with the flavor and the texture. So you rinse it a couple of times until the water is clear. Usually, when you make rice, you do 1 cup of rice, 1 cup of water. That is not the case for sushi rice because the short grain holds more moisture. So you do a cup of rice and like 1.5 cups of water. This is very apropos of nothing, by the way. 1 cup of rice and 4 cups water? No. Incorrect. So now that you all have that all in your rice cooker, you put the top on it, you plug it in, you hit the go button. Please don't trip a breaker. All right, we're good. How long to cook? So most rice cookers, I can't really show it on stream here, but most rice cookers literally just have a button that says go, and then it just cooks it after a while, and it will automatically shut off when it's done. So the next thing you're gonna want to make sushi is some very sushi specific things. Put some socks on for fucking decency, please. No. So this bottle looks really fancy, but really all it is essentially equal parts sugar, vinegar, and salt. You're also gonna need some nori paper, which is that roasted seaweed paper. Cooking outside of the kitchen is giving me such extreme anxiety, LeMayo. It would give me anxiety too, if I wasn't completely flying by the seam of my pants right now, because I thought of this idea this morning. So we have quite a bit before the rice is done cooking. So I can also show you that I have a sushi mat. This will help us make a tight roll. All right, so while our rice is cooking, we can start working on cutting the vegetables. As you can see here, our cucumber is almost the exact size of the nori paper, which is perfect. Because what we're gonna do is we're going to chop off the end here. Also, I have a little garbage can down here ready to go. I thought a little bit ahead here. You'd like 1 sushi? Coming right up. So then you take it and you cut it lengthwise like so. I'm just gonna do 1 for now. Or 1/2 of the cucumber, I should say. And 1/2 of the carrot, just because I think that's all we're gonna need. The smoked salmon is gonna be pretty much ready to go for sushi right out of the package. Your money on the table breaking, honestly, not a bad call, because this is very makeshift put together. There is 1 screw holding it into the frame here, and 2 screws not in the frame, but on either side of it, holding it in place. Sushi rice is extremely sticky, and the only way to really work with it properly is keeping your hands wet at all times while handling the rice. So you'll see me dipping my hands in the water like constantly. Also, doing this all in my studio is incredibly stupid. And it looks really bad. You need a pot of 5 cups boiling water, 1/2 cup rice, salmon that is left in the refrigerator for 3 days, and just any old paper. That's not even close to what I said, though, is the thing. Check it! Check it, it's all bubbly and shit. Feet? Yeah, we've already fucking talked about the feet thing. It's just gonna be the case, okay? I have feet. Look, here. Get the fucking goofies out with the feet now. See? For free, yes. This is the only feed I'm posting for free. Tay's the reason we have ants? No, the reason we have ants is because our apartment complex sucks shit. Tay, with respect, I would believe you're in bed eater and that's how the ants appear. How is that respectful in any way, shape, or form? It's not? What the fuck do you mean it's not? I'm gonna smack this fish. I wish you did the stream in our kitchen so half the stream would be picking up air and putting them on the floor. True. If I had the capability to do that, that would be very funny, yes. Tay, with respect, I don't respect you. Is it just for us, or did you want an early dinner? Well, I had mentioned that I wanted to cook sushi on stream, or just do a cooking stream or something for a while now. So I would say that this is for you and for me. With disrespect, I respect you? I love that. Our rice just fucking finished, by the way. There was a little mechanism that triggered, and now we're good. Let's go. I'm gonna let it finish just for a second. So when do you add the tortilla? Go fuck yourself. So oh wow, rice, amazing. Who woulda thunk it? So you want to immediately stir the rice and fluff it around a little bit, but don't work it too much because it gets mushy and gross. All right, so you start putting the rice seasoning in like so, and you want to spread it out over the rice so that it gets a nice even seasoning, even though you're gonna stir it anyway. Because that's what I learned from watching YouTube videos, baby. All right, and then we can set that aside for the time being. I like drinking rice seasoning straight from the bottle. How much should I use? Go to the hospital. Like, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you, but go to the hospital. 2 liters? That's like 2 liters of straight vinegar. What do you mean? Don't do that. Next, you're gonna take your sushi mat and you're just gonna plop it down on your cutting board like that. Now comes the scary part that I was not prepared for at all. Actually, fuck your sushi mat. We're gonna move that away for a second. Okay, appropriating culture 101. See, that's a valid concern I have while doing this because I don't want people accusing me of appropriating any culture, because that's definitely not what I'm doing. I am appreciating the culture, I think. Now, we can place down the tatami mat. No, it's not a tatami mat, it's a sushi mat. I'm fucking so much up here. All right, so I'm gonna get my hands all nice and wet here. And now that we have our sushi paper down, we're gonna take a big old glob of our sushi rice. Ow, that's still very, very hot. And then once it's on the paper like this, you're gonna start mushing it to the sides. And you want it to only be about like 1 or 2 grains of rice thick of a layer. So then you just kind of mush it. You just kind of mush it like this. Holy fuck, it's still so goddamn hot. Ow. And you can use the edge of your hand like that to kind of make sure it goes to the edge of the sushi paper. Because you definitely want to make it go to the edge of your paper. Otherwise you're going to get a weird kind of like fucked up end to it, and you don't want that. I don't know if there's a technical term for handling sushi rice like this, but mujin it seems kind of accurate. Tay, cooking sounds so difficult. Are you sure I can't just become a millionaire and hire a personal chef? That would be an easier way to do it, for sure. But for most Americans, the prospect of being a millionaire is only attainable if you pull the One Ring Magic the Gathering card from the new Magic the Gathering set. Hope that helps. You want to get your sushi rice down about, what the fuck is that? 4/5 of the way down your paper. You want a little bit of leftover here so that when you wrap it up, it has a nice little seal to it. So now that your rice is on the paper, put this here for a second. You take your fillings, in this case our smoked salmon. You just kind of spread it on the top there, like so. Alright, so we got our fish there, right? It's smoked salmon, it's not gonna kill you. And then you take like 2 of your cucumber spears and like 2 of your carrot spears. You just put them in the middle like that. And if it doesn't reach all the way, just grab another one. Alright, so then once you got all your shit in there, now you grab your sauces. And you don't need a ton here. You do not need a ton of sauce in here. And using your thumbs, very important to use your thumbs, just kind of tightly start rolling until you're able to grab it with your other fingies, or with your actual fingies, and like make it into its first revolution, and then you just squish it in. You just squish it like that, so that it has like a proper form now, and then you roll it one more time. Grab your sushi roller and just really squish it together. All right, there's our roll. Look at that shit. Look at it. Look at her. She's so perfect and great and good and stuff. When cutting sushi, this is very important. This is Tay's cold hot dog. Shut your fucking mouth. I have a knife. When cutting sushi, very important. You want to make clean, solid cuts. You don't want to fucking massacre it, right? So I start in the middle of the roll, like so, and make sure that I can go straight through in like a chop, right? And now we've got a nice little cross section. Look at that. Look at her. So good. You can start making 1/4-inch little sections that look like sushi. Look at that shit. Look at her. She's perfect. That turned out so fucking well. That's like unironically the best I've done making sushi. I honest to God wish I could like somehow through your screen of wherever you're watching this, just give you a piece of this. I'm not even gonna attempt to cut this bit. I've actually never cut salmon for it to be sushi. So you're experiencing me do this for the first fucking time. Oh my god, I fucked this up. Don't use this stream as an example for making your own food and stuff. Also, this knife is dog shit, so... This is a fucking nightmare. Why did I do this? Don't do what I'm doing under any circumstances whatsoever. Oh. Okay. That was a bit better. Not great, but better. And then when it comes to actually cutting the sushi for, like, sashimi or whatever, I think I've already fucked it up too much. So, here goes nothing. You want to make one solid cut. Oh my god, this is fucking a disaster. You want to make one... This is so scuffed. This is just like the worst. This is the worst stream idea we've had yet. You know the time when I broke that little stone thing on my desk and got asbestos dust everywhere? This is worse. It's fine. That's your sushi fish. Fuck it. This is sashimi and you can eat it. Which I will attempt to do as soon as I gain the courage to do so. Alright, first time making my own raw fish. I'm gonna go to the hospital. Chat, call me a pussy so I do this. Like, I did everything right. Like, it's not gonna kill me. Pussy, okay, there's one. Alright, here goes. Yo, that's super good. What the fuck? Yo, that's delicious. Oh my god. Oh. Dude, I fucking killed that. That's really good. It's got a really nice salmon flavor. It doesn't feel like I'm gonna die. Was that with any sauce? No, that was just raw. Fucking raw dogged it. She's food poisoned and delusional? Probably. We can start rolling this bitch now. Wait, no we can't. Because I need to add sauce. Gonna get some spicy mayo in there. Just a little bit, you don't need to kill it. Yeah. And start tucking in the ingredients. Like so. Ooh, this is a chonky bitch. And really squish this bitch together. And that is our next sushi roll. Look at her. She's great. We love her. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh my god. She's gorgeous. first actual piece of real sushi with raw ass fish in it. So, I'm a little emotional, actually. That's really fucking good. That's like... It's not perfect, obviously. The fish is a little squishy, which isn't fantastic in terms of, like, texture. But taste-wise, it's really fucking good. I'm very impressed with myself. And, like, I don't mean that in, like, a conceited kind of way. Come on in!
Hi, I'm Tyler's.
You're Tyler?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow, it smells like fucking fish and
Mm-hmm. Everybody say hi to Josh! Josh, come stand with me here. Would you like to try a piece?
No.
Okay.
I'll try that one.
Yeah, this one's the smoked salmon.
Yeah.
Eat that.
Whoa.
Tell me what you think. Live here on air. What are you doing? Just eat the goddamn thing.
This could be poisoned.
It's not poisoned. You watched me fucking make it. It's really good, right?
Yeah. Got another one.
Yeah. Honestly, Josh, please.
Is it good?
Yes, it's really good.
How long was that frozen?
So, I cured it with salt, so I got all the moisture out of it that I could before freezing it for 7 days, plus an additional 2 or 3 days.
Is this your ploy to take my expensive Pokemon cards from me?
No.
Okay.
Alright.
Wait, what's in it?
So it's got salmon, carrot, cucumber, spicy mayo chalk, teriyaki. It's like really good, right?
Oh. The whole thing like went down like my throat. Like
What do you
it
mean?
was really weird, like very slimy.
Oh.
But it tastes good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it's good.
That's pretty good.
I make good sushi.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.